Alright, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach, and this is the SDG by ZAC with Teaching Tuesday. And today we're going to continue our teaching series on the fruit of the Spirit by looking at gentleness. Let's read Galatians 5:22-23 so that we can recall the text and remember what it says. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. All right, so gentleness in the Greek is prautes, and it includes the idea of gentleness. But it's usually better translated as meekness. So in a helpful volume called Synonyms of the New Testament, R.C. Trench writes that prautes does not consist in a person's outward behavior only, nor yet in his relations to his fellow man, as little in his mere natural disposition. Rather, it is an inwrought grace of the soul, and the exercises of it are first and chiefly towards God. It is that temper of spirit in which we accept his dealings with us as good, and therefore without disputing or resisting. So gentleness is that humble and gentle attitude that is patiently submissive in every offense, while being free of any desire for revenge or retribution. So interestingly, looking at these 9 characteristics of the fruit of the Spirit, the gentleness and also self-control are attributes that are not attributed to God the Father. And so the Old Testament never refers to God as being meek or gentle, and in the New Testament only the Son is spoken of as meek, and that's only in his incarnation. So in the New Testament, prautes, gentleness, is used to describe 3 attributes: submissiveness to the will of God, we see that in Colossians 3:12, teachableness, we see that in James 1:21, and consideration of others, we see that in Ephesians 4:2. Although Jesus was God, while he lived on earth as the Son of Man, Jesus was gentle and humble in heart. Matthew 1:29 and also Matthew 21:5 and 2 Corinthians 10:1. Like their Lord, believers are to actively pursue meekness and gentleness. 1 Timothy 6:11, and to wear them as our garment. We see that we are to put on the garment of gentleness in Colossians 3:12. And a few verses down, we see in Galatians 6:1 that sinners are to be reproved gently, and gentleness is characterized by Christ. We see that in 2 Corinthians 10:1. And unbelievers should be gently corrected in hope that they will ultimately repent. And we see that in 2 Timothy 2:25. And there's a video in the info card that you can click and watch a teaching on 2 Timothy 14-26 that we did on the 7 most influential Bible passages playlist. So be sure to check that video out. So forceful and harsh behavior is not the mark of the Spirit's work, but meekness and gentleness reflect a transformed heart. So to sum it up, gentleness, or prautes, is often translated as meekness. And it basically pictures controlled strength expressed by a humble heart. In its ancient secular context, the Greek term meant a gentle breeze or a tamed beast. And that is, it was strength used for good and not for evil. And so Paul characterized Christ in this manner, and we see that in 2 Corinthians 10:1. And also Christ taught, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." Matthew 5:5. And gentleness describes 3 attributes that we've talked about: submission to the will of God, Colossians 3:12, teachableness, James 1:21, and 3, consideration for others, Ephesians 4:2. All right, I think that's a great stopping point. Please join us next time on next Tuesday for the last fruit of the Spirit, which is self-control. If you found this video to be helpful, be sure to like it and share it with others so that they can learn more about gentleness and the fruit of the Spirit. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new content that we bring out, and hit the bell notification so you'll be emailed whenever we post a new video. If you'd like to support us with a monthly gift, you can click our link in the description as well as the info card and at the end of the video to go to our Patreon page to learn more about ways that you can receive rewards for your monthly gift to us. This is the SDG by ZAC, Soli Deo Gloria, to God alone be the glory, with Teaching Tuesdays. We wish you providential blessings. Take care. We'll catch you next time.